Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this week's training session of the League of Champions. Last week, we started talking about, we talked about the La Buena Vida system, in which we dealt explicitly about the system, and I took my time to explain the La Buena Vida system, how it works. I told you that there are so many network marketing companies out there, but the main thing is that you need to plug yourself into a system, okay, that gives you that edge, that has that competitive advantage over the other ones, that kind of suits what you are looking for or what you can actually do, because system matters a lot in network marketing. So for example, there was a network marketing company I was with. I had to kind of buy products every month in order to renew my membership, or in order to maintain my membership. And there was another one that in which I have to pay some money every month in order to maintain my membership. But for La Buena Vida system, it is one of those ones, one of those rare ones in which you don't need to pay anything in order to maintain your membership. And I took my time to explain it, how to invite, basically how to invite, because if you get the invitation wrong, it's going to affect everything. Okay, without further ado, okay, let me reintroduce myself again. My name is Promise Breno, and today I'm going to be talking about how to create an online business questionnaire on docs.google.com/forms. Okay, so let's just go directly to what I want to tell you today, okay, without wasting time. So first of all, I'm going to show you an example of a form I created on this platform. And from there, we're going to model the same way to create a new one. So I'm going to show you how to create a new one. Okay, this will be the main topic of today. Okay, so let's go to the form, the one I created. Okay. So as you can see here, this is the form I created some days ago. And from this form, I was able to get like 5 responses. So that means that 13 responses. That means 13 people filled this form, okay? All right, I'm not going to be focusing on the response today. I'm just going to be focusing on the form itself. So if you look at this form, you're going to see on your right-hand side, there are tools in which you can use to create your own form, okay? Okay, let's start with the first tool here. The first tool here, you can use it to ask questions, all right? And the other tool here, the second tool, you can use it to import questions. And the third tool, you can use it to add titles and descriptions. And this particular tool, you can use it to add images. For example, you can see here that I added an image of the La Buena Vida, right? Then also, and this tool, you can add a video if you want to add a video to your questionnaire. Then this one, you can add a section. Like section, it can be like section 1 can be like page 1. Then section 2 can be like page 2. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be running you through how it looks like. Then I'm going to use this to create a new one. Okay. I'm going to use this to create a new one. All right. So now that we have seen this, let's go to docs.google .com/forms. Okay, before you start, before you come here, I would like you to know that you need to create, or you need to have a Google account, all right? Like a Gmail account. If you have a Gmail account, you can use it on Google, and the same account, you can use it for YouTube. Okay, so you need to create a Gmail account. So in case you don't know how to create that, you can watch a couple of videos on YouTube to learn how to do that, or you can comment on the chat section below. Okay, so just comment on the comment section below. Then I'm going to make a video about how to create a Google account. All right. Okay, so now this is our All right. Okay. When you enter this page on Google Forms, then you're going to click blank. All right. So you click blank. So you can see the forms I've done before. See them? This one, the one I've done before. So it's already saved there. But now I want to create another one. So when you click blank, all right. So you can see now, let's come back to this our form. You can see here, we can actually put the form description, right? We can actually put the form description. What is the form description? The form description is this ones, right? This is the form, this is the title, but let's do the form description first. So let's copy it. You just your Control C. So when you use your Control C, we've pasted it here. So one thing about La Buena Vida is that you can duplicate. So you can actually use the same thing, So and you just customize it to what you want to do, right? So this is very important. Okay, now that we have this, let's look at the next one. The next thing we're going to do is we have to add an image, right? So what do we do now? Okay, you can actually come here on Google, type La Buena Vida, because if you don't have an image of La Buena Vida, you can come here and type it, La Buena Vida. Right, so you come to images. When you come to images, it's going to give you're going to see so many things you can add, like so many pictures you can add. So let's choose this one, right? For time's sake, let's choose this one. So what do? You come to the image, and when you come to the image, you kind of okay, let me do it again. When you come to the image, you place your cursor on the image, then you right click. When you right click, you choose save image as. Then when you do that, it should open up where you can save it in your computer, and thereby you select it later on. Okay, so let's put La Buena. You can see the other one, the ones I've saved before. So let's try and put another different name. La Buena training. Okay, so be sure, yeah, it's on my downloads. So now it has been downloaded. So the next thing you're going to do is that now you need to add the picture, right? So you come here, you come to add image. You come to add image, then you upload, you browse, then you come to, remember we saved it on downloads. So you come here, you click. Okay. Now you see now we already have this picture here now. So we don't need to give you the title. So we've done this part now. We've done this part here, the description, and this image. The next thing we're going to do is that we're going to now start asking our questions. Okay, first of all, I should have explained earlier. What are questionnaires? Questionnaires are things like something you create, like it gives you the platform to create something, like to create questions. Okay, thereby you create question with answers. Then the answers have to be multiple choice. Okay, most times, in most cases, have to be multiple choice. Now, why do we do this in this business, in network marketing? In network marketing business, especially in La Buena Vida, you're trying to help your prospects to make a decision. Because if you leave them on their own, so many will tell you, I'm not interested. But when you give them options, all right, most of the options are going to be positive, of course. Now, when you give them options, you see that you are influencing them. You're influencing their core emotional state, and it can lead to positive decision because they're still going to choose among the questions among the options you gave them. So you see the reason. So you are trying to help your prospect to make a decision. This is why this questionnaire is very important and relevant in this business. Okay, now the first question, we can just copy the same thing. So we copy the same thing, right? So we copy the same thing here. And so what we do, so now we go to our question, right? ask question. So we paste it here. The first question is, what are you looking forward to in life? So you can select, you can put it that they can select more than one. So it depends on what they really want to do, from there. And one thing about this questionnaire is that from this questionnaire, you'll be able to know the person's financial thermostat, because it is very important that you try to use this questionnaire, or it is very, from using this questionnaire, you'll be able to know who are leaders, or who you'll be able to know who has the potential to be a leader. And something you have to look out for when you are doing network marketing, or when you are in this business, is that you have to look out for leaders. Okay, not people that after joining, when they join, after a few days they just leave. So instead of you having somebody in one of your legs who is weak, who doesn't do anything, who is not commanding, it is better not to have the person, because the only thing you get is maybe direct bonuses or matching bonuses, but the person will not actually produce anything for you. So this is why it is essential to get leaders into your team. And one of the ways you can know leaders is through this questionnaire, because when they are filling out their forms, they don't know what you're looking for. But you'll be able to know this person's financial thermostat. You'll be able to know this person's capacity. You'll be able to know if this person is going to be a leader or not, or if this person is already a leader. All right. So now, what do we do now? Since we already selected that, we're going to put, we inserted here clearly that we're going to that they can select multiple answers. So we have to add our answers now. Okay. So the next one, option one here is now say being there to see my kids grow. So what are you looking forward to in life? The first one is being there to see my kids grow. So you put it there. So you have this one. The next one, if you want to do another one, you add. Okay. So when you add, you have it here. Okay, great. So you copy this one again. So I'm going to be a little bit fast because of our time. You add it. Then you keep doing the same thing, right, for all of them. Going to work for myself. The next one. Building a career for someone else. The next one. You can click here. Then you can now give opportunity for, if you like, for example, you want to, or like others, you want them to like maybe, but if you don't want, you don't need to add this option of order. So I think you should just leave it without adding the option of others, because you just want to see them, you want to see what they want to do in life. But if you like, you can just add others here, order, just to kind of, okay, maybe probably none of these options relate to them. Okay, so you can just add others. Then when you do that, you cancel these ones. Okay, then you already have your question one and the answers. Okay, now the next question now, what do you do now? You're going to add another question, right? So you come here again, add question. So you see that this one is already saved. You see the way it looks from the beginning. Now we'll move to the next question. The next question is, with this campaign, you can empower others. Do you like helping others? So the same thing we did. You click it, you copy, paste it, okay? Then, by the way, in the description of this video, I'm going to be adding my questionnaire so that you can just click on it and copy from mine, or use my own to do your own, okay? Just to make it easier for you. All right, so what do you do now? The next thing is options. You add an option. So what's the first option? No, I don't. So for those who are not interested, who are not interested in helping others, they will select this one, which I know virtually almost everybody. So many people like to help people. They like, so the next one, yes, I do. The next one, not sure. Okay, not sure. Okay, not sure. So let's leave it as add this, right? Let's leave it as add this. So we don't need to add order in this one. So we remove this order one, we cancel it. So now we have our question 2. So we now go to question 3. We move to question 3. And here, the question 3 now is talking about your monthly income goal. You click it like the other ones. Come here, you add it here, then options. Okay, so what's your monthly income goal? The first one is the range 200 to 500 euros monthly. So you add it here. The next one, the next range is 1,000 to 2,000 monthly. The next one is 3,000 to 5,000 euros monthly. The next one is 6,000 to 10,000 euros monthly. So you just give as many options as possible. The reason why I added a lot of options, especially those ones that are high, is because this business, your financial potential is infinite, right? You have infinite possibilities to earn. Like there's no limitation as to how much you can earn in this business, right? So it's all depend on you. It all depends on you. So the next one is 11,000 to 20,000 euros monthly. The next option is 20,000 or more, 21,000 euros or more. Then now you now give them another one. Probably don't be surprised, there are people who want to earn less than this amount. So, or they want, or because it can't be more. If it's more, then it has to be here. So anyone who selects others, then that means there's no among all this range. Sorry, none of them applies to their financial plans or their financial goal. None of these ones applies to them. So we have order, right? Orders. Okay, so we've done this one. So what do we do now here? You remove this one. So we have this now. So now we go to the next question. You come back here and add the question. Okay, then let's go scroll. Now the next one is, how soon do you want to start building a side business that will give you this opportunity, this monthly income? As usual, copy the same question, come back here, paste it. Remember here, it has to be multiple choice, because for example, here you can select, you just want a short answer. For example, if you don't want, if you don't want to put multiple choice, you want them to answer, like once you click this one, it will create a box where they can just enter they can enter their short answers. Or if you want them to upload a file, you can also select this one. If you want them to check boxes, like to check it, maybe to check yes or no, you can select this one, and so on and so forth. Right? It depends on what you want. But for this one, we want multiple choice, so we stick to multiple choice. Now we start adding our options now for this question as soon as possible. The person says you want to start as soon as possible, then this one will be the best option for that person. So click, we add this. Actually, it should be this one. So this one, so it should be this one first. Then next month. Then we have the next option, next year, right? Next year. Okay, these were the only options there, so we'll kind of remove this one. Okay, so we now have this one. The next one, we'll now move to the next question. Okay, we'll move to the next question. Now, next question is, which of these businesses have you tried before? You can select more than one option. Now, the reason why you need to put this, especially you also have to add network marketing, is because from here you'll be able to know if this person have done network marketing or not. Then if you're able to know that this person have done network marketing, after seeing the response, you would prepare how to handle this, because you know that there might be objections because this person have done network marketing. Now, what else will you tell this person to convince this person to sign up? What else? So you start brainstorming, you start making research after you've seen this person's response that this person have done network marketing before. It will help you to prepare before the presentation or before the invitation, presentation, and close down. It will help you. So this is why you need to do these things. And this using questionnaire is very effective. Like, these are the pros of using questionnaire. Okay, so how often? Okay, so we need to copy our question. Then copy as usual, paste. Then you add your responses. Buying and selling, the first business option. Buying and selling. The next one, importation business. The next one, network marketing or multi-level marketing business, that is MLM. The next one, none. Okay, for those who haven't done any of the above businesses, you give them option to select none. Then probably order. Okay, order. Maybe they've done another business. If they select none, then they will now state here the kind of business they've done before. All right. All this is to get to know your prospect better. Now you remove this one since you already have order. Now, what do you do now next? I think we still have another question. Yeah, we still have another question. So you now go to the next question. How serious are you about starting a side business? So let's copy. We come here, we add another question. Templates. Okay. Remember, your multiple choice here have to be chosen. Thinking about it. I'm thinking about starting a business. The next one is serious. Serious. We're gonna add, right? Then the next option will be very serious. Very serious. Very serious. Okay. Thinking about it, serious, very serious. Okay, how serious are you about starting a side business? Maybe you add like, I don't know, because some people say, I don't know if I want to start it. But if you put the option, I don't know, it will be harder because, it won't help them to make a positive decision. So just leave it with these three options. Okay, let's look. Maybe we have another. When would you be ready to start with the right opportunity if it's exposed to you? So this is the next question. You add it here. Okay, you know what we're going to do here? Let's remove this option, this order. Okay, let's remove it. So let's go to our new templates, question templates. All right. Then now let's add our options right away. Those who want to start right away, we'll choose this one. Okay. Then this one in 2 weeks' time. Okay. Then this one in 1 month time. Okay. In 1 month time. In 1 month time. Okay. So you remove this one. Okay, so that we are now left with just three options. We have another question template. Okay, you see what happened here was we didn't add it. We didn't add this on the question template. So we come back here and do that. Then we remove this. Okay. So always be vigilant to make sure that it is well entered, so that, and always try to cross check so you don't make mistakes. Okay. Because you need to be professional about this. People need to see your professionalism in this. So the next question is, are you a team player or you prefer to work alone? So you do the same thing. You enter your questions, then team player, and the next option is going to be work alone. Those who prefer to work alone. Then the next option is going to be both. And let me see. Or I am both. Just like here, I am both. So let's see how it looks like. So we come here, I am both. Edit this. I am both. Okay. Now you remove this one. So because if you don't remove it, it will be there. Okay, what we're going to do is that we have to edit this again. Work alone and add one. I am both. Okay. So we come here, we remove this. Okay. Now I think we have another question. All right. So with this opportunity, you can retire in 2 to 4 years. Will you be willing to be trained on how to succeed in this business? Now, this will test, this will enable you to know if this person is open to mentorship. Okay, if this person is open to mentorship. Like I'm talking about the mentorship that you do to achieve maximum success within a short period of time. That's why you see, I wrote here between 2 to 4 years, because it is proven if you can give in your all, okay, if you can give in yourself to personal development and mentorship, you can achieve a lot of results within this short period of time. So we'll copy this and we'll go to the next question. So you can see that even without coming here, you can actually click here and be adding your questions without even using this tool. Okay, now we are going to add our options. Okay, and the first option is yes, no, not sure. Okay, so it's just yes, no, not sure options. Say we say yes, no, not sure. Okay, not sure. So you come here, you remove this. Okay, so we are done with questions for now. I think I need to, okay. So the next thing we're going to do is this picture here. Let's see, let's go back to this place. Probably we can find something like that. Probably, let's look. Let's look. It might not be necessarily the same picture. It might be something else, right? So it might not be exactly, but let's try to look for something that has humans, that something related. Maybe we could add this. Probably we could add this, or we could add something like this, to show that there's opportunity to go for holidays. You have time freedom, or it depends. Or we can add something like this because this looks good. I feel this looks good. So it shows that there's time freedom. This is a symbol of time freedom, and this vacation, all expense paid vacation. So we're going to name it the same thing, just the same thing. You right click on the picture, and you click save image as. Then you click here, you write La Buena. All right, the other one we wrote training peak. So probably this one we're going to write training peak 1, La Buena Vida training peak 1. So make sure it's saved on downloads. Okay, then we'll come back to our form. come back to our form. Now, what do we need to do now? We come back to this place, we come to add image, right? So we do the same thing, upload, browse, or you can drag it and drop it if you want. So we come to this place, upload it. And here we go. Okay, here we go. So you can see it. All right. Now the next thing is, okay, now you have to create where you can put in short answers now. Like, because you need this person's full name, right? The name, this person's name and surname. Also, you create a template, a place where the person need to insert their number, preferably WhatsApp number. This is very important because if you have their numbers, you will reach out to them, or a consultant will be able to reach out to them. So let's create this one now. So what do you do here is the same thing, just like questions. You kind of create a question, right? But this time around, here, you write short answer. You click short answer. So it brings out a space where you can insert your answer. So what's the question now? The question is your full name. So let's copy it. Your full name, that is full names. So you've done it here. So here you don't need to put anything. All you need to do now is to add another question. The same thing. Select the same option here, short answer. Then this time around, it's going to be the person's phone number, preferably WhatsApp, bracket, WhatsApp in bracket. Insert the question. Then I think we have another question. Okay, you need to know the location where the person is, where the person filled the form, or where the person lives. So we click here, we copy here, we add another question, we select short answer. Okay, we enter our question. Then we add, I think we have one more question. We add another question template here. Select short answer. Then no, that was the last one. So we don't need to do this. So you just have to delete that one. So we just delete this one. We delete it. Okay. So we delete it. So the next thing now is, if selected, so let's copy this one. Okay, if selected, if selected, you'll be contacted by a consultant. So this is very important. This will kind of give the person assurance that it will make it more professional, that there are actually leaders in the team. There are people who are in charge of recruitment. Okay, let's say for example you're just somebody, you're just a recruiter, but there are people who are in charge of selection. Okay, so it will paint a very good picture to the person who is viewing this questionnaire, or who wants to fill this questionnaire, or who has filled it. Okay, so what do you do here? Let me see what was entered here. Description. So here you come here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, so I think what you're going to do here is going to be description. So let's see. Let's try to add description. Okay, let's try to add description, and go back. Okay, so let's try to add description. Yeah, let's try to add description here. Okay, so it's going to give us that it's going to give us this place. So here is optional. If you don't need to add anything there. Okay, so for this one is description. For this particular one is add title or description. Okay, great. So our form is ready. So what we need to do now is we can add our title. And what was the title here? Our title here is La Buena Vida eligibility form. Great. So you have La Buena Vida eligibility form. Okay. So now you have your project, you have your form already, you have your questionnaire. So this is how to create a questionnaire on docs.google.com/forms. So let me know in the description below if you have any question. Okay. So as you can see, this is our form. This is our form here. Looks nice. Looks nice. So let me know if you have any question. Okay. Let me know if you have any question. In the next training, I'm going to show you how to post them. It's just the same thing. How to post them on your Facebook business page and other platforms. Okay. So if you have any question, let me know. But if you don't have any question, we're going to call it a day. Okay. So thank you so much for joining this training. I hope it has been helpful to you, and I hope it's going to help you to generate more leads and to be able to get more people to get more close downs in your business and sign up more people. Okay, and basically to kind of find leaders into your business. Okay, so till next time, take care. I love you so much. Bye bye.